Welcome back to part 2 of my series on Get Phrasal Verbs. I hope you enjoyed part number 1. In part number 2, I want to teach a little differently. I'm going to use a whiteboard as a visual to help teach Get Phrasal Verbs, as well as many examples and lots of direction. Let's review before we continue. A reminder from part 1 of my series. My secret for Get Phrasal Verbs is movement. With every Get Phrasal Verb, there is some idea of physical movement, maybe an emotional movement, or a movement of an idea. If you like this new setup, this new way of teaching, please write down in the comments that you liked it, or if you prefer the first way that I taught phrasal verbs, tell me that too. If you have any additional questions, also put them in the comments. And please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Get about. Get about. Get about. What does it mean? It means to travel around, often with no specific direction. Here are some examples. To be a taxi driver, you must know how to get about town. Example number 2. How can anybody get about in this heavy rain? One important thing to know is to get about is a little more often British, whereas in the United States, we might use the word around to get around. Next is get after. Get after. Get after. What does it mean? To chase, to warn, or to try to change someone's mind. Here are some examples. The mother had to get after the kids for their misbehavior. The police had to get after the criminals to arrest them. Get ahead. Get ahead. Get ahead. How is it movement? It means to progress or get in front of, to move in front of. Let's look at some examples. Her new diploma allowed her to get ahead in her career. With one extra day of planning, we can get ahead of schedule. And next, get at. Get at. Get at. What does it mean? To reach something or someone. To go to and get. Let's look at some examples. The documents are locked in the safe, so I can't get at them. The truth is sometimes hard to get at. Also, if you don't understand something, you can ask the question, what are you getting at? What do you mean? And next, get back into. How is it movement? To return, to start again, to move away from, and also revenge. Let's look at some examples. It's been 5 years. I think I'll get back into painting. Sir, get back from the yellow line. The train is coming. Or simply, Sir, get back. How is it revenge? Little Tommy broke my toy. I'm going to get him back. And next, get over, get over, get over. How is it movement? To move something or someone over to a different side. Let's look at some examples. Thankfully, the angry dog couldn't get over the wall. Bobby had problems getting over his broken heart. For a special request, some of my viewers wanted me to say, "Get over here!" And next, get to, get to. Sometimes quickly said, get to, get to. How is it movement? To move towards, arrive, or allow, also to upset. Let's look at some examples. I need to get to the train station. I need to get to the train station. Get to the train station. His father's illness was getting to his emotions. His father's illness was getting to his emotions. Get through, get through, get through. To move past a resistance. Let's look at some examples. I can't get through the crowd of people at the concert. When I called John, I couldn't get through, so I left a message.